Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. This is Divine Dollars here, and today we're going to be going through the Forex basic training. All right, so I'm just going to go right ahead. All right, so now you must have already learned from our academy and our recorded videos available on YouTube as well how to set up your account, how to take trades, how to close trades, how to edit trades, right? So now you can take a trade, you can edit, you can close and all that. So now I'm going to be taking you guys through the trading view platform. Now this is where we analyze charts. Now people use MetaTrader 4 as well. That's the desktop version, but I prefer to use my TradingView account. So basically, when you come to tradingview.com, you can join for free. All right, since I already have an account, I'm now going to sign in. This enables my charts and stuff that I'll do to be saved. All right, so I can access it anytime. So I'm going to log in right now, and then I click on chart. Now, once you click on chart, it takes you to the chart area. Now I have we have different. This is the trading view interface, and so now you're going to get used to how this works. All right, so now right here you have the different pairs. You can trade economic index, cryptocurrency, CFD, forex, futures, stocks. Now you can have all of them listed, but I'm interested in just forex, so I'm interested in just Forex. So I'm going to click on the Forex part. So now, for the purpose of our training, we'll just pick a pair that we're going to be using. I think we'll just pick Euro USD. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using for our basic training. So Euro USD. All right, so now let's also look at other things you can do on your trading view. You can actually enhance it doesn't come like this, but I enhanced it. So I'm going to show you, I think we already have a video recorded on that. So I'm just going to breeze through. You can go back to our channel and you'll be able to go through how to set up your trading view. Okay, so this is our channel, youtube.com/thinksmartofficial. Smart Official. You see all the recordings right there for basic, how to do this, how to do that, how to use trading view and all that. So you're going to find everything right there. So I'll just breeze through it. Now we have our tools here. We have a trend line tool. We have this. You're going to see different tools. You get used to them. You see the brush rectangle, eclipse, blah, 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 and all that. We have the text feature, which I just use right here. We have this patterns and all that, three joint patterns, head and shoulders, X, B, C, D, and all that. Then we have this. This is what we use for to target. Maybe we want to send a setup, our take profit and stop loss. So when you see a chart like this is this last line here is where you put here 1.11575 is where you put your stop loss, and the take profit can be anywhere around this region. So this chart is telling you the take profit is this green region. So you can take profits at the profit zone, targeted profit zones. All right. So that's that for that. Let's move on. All right. So now we have these other tools, the ruler and all that. This can use to also measure pips. This can use to measure pips. Now this is 79 pips. All right. So you already know how to calculate pips by now. Of course, so I'm not going to go through that. Now let's to customize your stuff. You can just play around with this. You go to settings. You can change your chart. The background can be black, but I prefer white. Sorry, white. Okay. So you can just play around with this, the grid, vertical grid lines, the horizontal. Then you can put session breaks, which shows you different sessions when it ends. All right. So remember we have the New York session, we have the Asian session, London session, and all that. So I'm not going to make use of this. So the scale text, which is this 10 blue, you can also I can change this to black if I want. So right now it's black, and you can increase the size. Okay. All right, so now we have the scale lines. You want it to be black or you want it to be whatever you want to, you can change that. We have the crosshair, that's this stuff, this crosshair, this stuff I'm moving around right now. So you can change the color if you want. All right, so what else? Watermark, you can put the watermark, EURUSD. Okay. All right, so if you want the watermark, you can put it, but I don't want it. All right, so that's how you customize your stuff. So now the candlestick, I can actually customize it as well. I can go here. My body is the body is blue. That's the bearish. Sorry, yeah, the bullish candle is blue and the bearish is black. All right, so you can choose any color you want. Just play around with it. Okay. Now I can save this. Now you can right click and you go to. Sorry, you go to. There's a place where you can actually save your stuff, your settings. I think I'm getting it wrong. Okay, yeah, color theme. You can do save as here, and then you save it. So anytime you want to access this particular stuff, you can just click on it. So you can have different kind of setups that you use for your MT5. Sorry, your MT4. Yes, sorry, your trading view. I need to say. All right, so we're going to go now. How do we now? This chart, you just knew you're coming. Let's talk about the time frames. These are the different time frames we have. We have the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and all that. We have daily. We have 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, blah, 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 blah. All right, so for the purpose of this class, we're going to be looking at the basic charting. So we're going to look at the support. So this class, we're going to go through the support, resistance, how to draw your support and resistance, how to draw your trend lines, and yeah, basically, so this class is just going to cover support and resistance, then trend lines. This is a very important one. So we're just going to show how to do that. Okay, so in the next class, we're going to show how to use the support and resistance trend lines to actually predict or do your analysis on how, where you're going to be expecting the pairs, the forex pairs to go to. So now for support and resistance, the first thing I want to go to, the first place I want to go to is my time frame. Now I want to choose the monthly. We start with the monthly. So we're going to do from top down analysis. So let's look at the monthly. Okay, so now this is the monthly Euro USD chart. All right, now each candle represents 1 month. So it takes 1 month for each candle to form. Now on the daily, the same thing. The candles you see on the daily, it takes 1 day for the candles to form, on and on like that. Okay, so now let's look at what is the support, what is the resistance. Now a support region or a support zone is like a ground floor, while the resistance is like ceiling. That's to show you areas. For example, you have a ball, you bounce the ball down and the ball goes up, hits the ceiling and it comes back down. Do you understand? So whenever it gets to the ceiling or the ground, there's a reaction. So that area can be called support and resistance. So now the areas where you have more interaction or more reaction or reversal, those areas are more, you have more of them. They are very strong support region or zones for that particular pair. So these are zones you have to watch out for. Whenever price gets there, price turns back or something. So now, with the knowledge about support and resistance being a ceiling and support and resistance being a floor and a ceiling, let's now draw out our support and resistance for Euro USD. Okay, so now let's now I'm going to be looking out for my support. Now obviously I can see 1, 2 here, so I'm going to draw something here. Let me use black. Okay, so I'm going to draw this here. Now this is going to be my support, right? My monthly support zone for Euro USD. Okay. Now something else I want to explain is support is not, or resistance is not a particular number. I can't say the support for this particular pair is 1.0503, no, is a zone. Because one, let me show you something about support. This is valid. This is valid, and this is also valid. So you're going to see price doing things like, now you can see this came here like this. So this is valid. This came, this is just touching the tip. This is valid, and this just, like that. So it's valid. So that's one thing. So that's why we call it a zone. So it's not an actual number. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on. So now I'm going to look for the next part I can mark. Now I want to mark, this is support. So now I want to mark my resistance. I'm going to come up here, and I have something here. So I'm going to mark this as a resistance for this particular pair. Now I'm going to check out where else I can mark up. Okay. All right. I'm seeing another one here. So we can have, so we have here, 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 here. So this we have 1, 2, 3, like, cluster here. All right. So that's it. So next thing, now the next thing I want to go to, next place I want to go to is my weekly time frame. So I'll go to my weekly time frame. This is a weekly time frame, and I'm going to mark out the support and resistance too here. Okay, so now this is where I see some reactions here. You can see these interactions here. So I'm going to mark that. Then here I have something here as well. So I'm going to mark this. Now you can see sometimes, of course, most times previous support can become resistance. Price does not stay in one place, and previous resistance can also become a support zone as well. So I marked this for my weekly time frame. Now I don't need to mark the whole chart because this, I'm just concentrating on this area because this is a weekly time frame. It takes one whole week for this candle to form. So this is a lot. All right. So next thing I want to go to is my daily time frame. All right, so I'm going to look out for areas. Now you can see here we have one here, right? Look at this here. And if you go back in history, you find out that price has had certain interactions. We look at this, so these lines were marking because price always repeats itself. Issue always repeats itself. So I mark this on the daily. Now let's see. I have something on the for support here. I have something here. All right, so I mark that. So this is how easy it is for you to just sort out the areas for your support and resistance zone on currency pairs. Okay. I was checking something just a minute. All right, good. So now let's move on. So the next thing I'm going to go to, my 4-hour time frame. Now, before I go to my 4-hour time frame, I'm going to show you guys how to draw something called zone. Now, the daily time frame is a good place to draw zone, but I can, for this class, we're going to draw it on the 4-hour time frame. So now this is the daily, right? So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, what is a zone? Like, remember, like I said, support and resistance is not a particular number, right? It's a zone. So now I'm going to look out for areas where I already drew my support or resistance line, but we have other interaction. Like, for example, here, we have something here. Then we have something, look at this one, two, this, we have something here, right? We have something here, look at this. Now, this is what I'm going to call my zone. So I'm going to take my rectangle tool and draw across. Let's make this. Okay, let's do this. All right, so I'm going to draw this across. So now, if you want to edit this, I want to make it longer, go to coordinates. Sorry, not coordinate. This is the box. All right, so this one has to be negative. Just put any number you want. So it takes it to the future and takes it to the past. Okay. So now I draw another line like this. Same thing. Let's send this to the future and to the past, because with time, over time, you're going to see that price will have similar interaction with this particular zone that you have drawn. Okay. Because anytime price comes in reverse, anytime comes in reverse, then it broke out. All right. So now let's look out for the next zone here. Okay, so now here I can actually put this. Right, you have one here, we have one here. Let's mark this up as a zone. So now whenever price comes here, seeing the previous behavior of price, we're going to be watching out for a reaction. Okay, so all right, so this is zone. This is how to draw your zone. If you want to draw on the daily time frame, after drawing on the weekly, on daily, you can draw your zone. But for this class, I'm doing it on the 4-hour time frame. So now this is cool. All right, so now we know how to draw our support and resistance, right? We understand what support and resistance is. So you just keep practicing, and see how price reacts to this zone that you draw, this support and resistance zone. So now let's go over to trend lines. Now the trend line is simple. We're going to go to the trend line 2. Now for a trend line to be valid, there should be at least 3 touches. Okay. So now what trend is this? The trend, I want to draw a trend. I can take this from here. This is a trend line, right? Now this shows me that the trend line, the trend is an uptrend currently, right? On the 4-hour time frame. We have now I'm going to show you, you guys would have read the book, of course. Now a trend line is characterized, an uptrend. An uptrend is characterized by, we have higher highs and higher lows. While a downtrend, we have lower highs and lower lows. So lower lows, yeah. Higher high, higher low, lower high, lower high, lower low. Yep. So this is it. Uptrend, higher high. Now let's talk about what do we mean by higher high. Now this starts with a low, right? That's all. Whatever. Let's just call it a low. This is the starting point, and then we have a higher high. We have a higher low. This because this low is higher than this previous low. We have this one. Let's go here. We have a higher high, and then if price comes here and comes to this particular zone and doesn't break down, we're going to have a higher low. Then if price goes back up here again, we're going to have a higher high. It's going to be higher high, and if price comes back down here, as long as this is higher than this, so we're going to have a higher low. All right, so the uptrend is a higher high and higher low, while the downtrend is a lower high and lower low. So we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is an uptrend. Okay, so now let's look for a downtrend. Let's look for a downtrend. Downtrend, we have lower low, and let's look for a downtrend. Lower high and lower lows. All right, so this is one. Okay, so now here we have our first point. Let's say high and lower high. Then next we have our lower high. Okay, this is lower than this other previous high. Then we have a lower high again. Okay, I can just duplicate it. Anyway, so that's it. So then we have a lower. So it came like this high, lower high, lower low. So this is our lower low. I want to make this class as comprehensive as possible, so anybody who doesn't can go back and always watch. So I don't mind spending 1 hour or 1 hour math should be done. Well, might not go up to 1 hour anyways. Okay, so low. All right, so this is a downtrend. Okay, now the first one we did was an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. All right, so this is it. So now the trend line is used to just it's like a diagonal support and resistance, because whenever price comes there, price reverses. Okay, so now we're going to go over to, now you can as well draw your trend like this as well to give you a chance. Like I said, like a diagonal support and resistance. You can draw it as well like this, or we can draw it like this. This is it. Okay, this is it. So now you can see price was respecting this particular. Now this is now a channel. This is a channel. Price was respecting this particular. It comes here, it comes down, it comes here, it comes down. Then it finally broke. Do you understand? So that means this trend most likely will keep going up, or it can come back. It forms a higher low, then we're still on an uptrend. We're still on an uptrend. Okay, so that's just it for uptrend and then downtrend, how to identify it. So now I think that's what we're doing in this class, basically just support resistance, and then how to draw your support resistance, I've taught how to draw support resistance, how to draw your trend lines, and then also how to mark out your zones. So now this is the foundation of charting. This is the foundation of you analyzing a particular pair, so you know what trade decision to take. At this moment, I'd like to take questions. Do you have any question before we round up this class? So,
yeah, I do have a question.
Sorry?
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, like you showed when you were drawing this the trend of when if it breaks out of the trend line, does it make it invalid? You know, like where we are now, you have a
This
higher
one.
high.
Yeah, this is not invalid. I just drew it here. Now, this is also a trend. Yeah, it's still valid. When it becomes invalid is when it makes when this, let's say this particular pair comes here and forms a lower low. We're supposed to have higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend. So if this particular pair comes and now this last low, it goes below it, then this uptrend structure is broken. But as long as it has not, it's still an uptrend. As long as it's forming higher highs and higher lows. Or it can become invalid if this particular pair, it goes like this, higher high, and then this next one comes, like something we have here, this next one comes, and it doesn't come somewhere here, it doesn't form a higher high. Do you understand? So that's invalid. But for now, this one went and came, and it still went, so it's still a valid uptrend.
Okay.
So
this when you were drawing this zone. Okay, we put two lines after we had gotten the daily support.
Yeah, you just look at any other zone, any other support area that is close to where you have already marked. Then you put a line and then you draw it as a zone.
How did you put the coloring in? I was looking, but somehow I think I missed that.
The coloring is just, you don't even have to use color, but just if you want to put the color, you come here. Once you click on the box, the rectangle 2 you have drawn, this stuff will come up here. Then this is it. You can fill any color you want.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this is so simple. They made it look so simple, though. I hope it's this simple.
Yeah, it is. You just have to be committed to it. All right. So maybe in the next class, we're going to go into more details on how to find setups, analyze, and then take trade decisions based on this. Just a simple thing we've done, which is support and resistance and trend line. All right. Okay.
So when is the next class? Sorry, I don't want to miss it.
The next class will be, I think I should have that maybe Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Mm. All right, thank you very much, and God bless.